everyone, my name is Dini Batrisyia Binti Johari. My matrix number is 200439. Today I would like to pronounce English words accurately by referring to the phonetic number. The first word is schedule, honest, colleague, foreign, socialize, doubt, report, emphasize, audio, brochure, absence, ancient, establish, tremendous, respect, memorable, genuine, conversation, entrepreneur, conscious. Thank you. Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Dini Batrisyia Binti Johari. My matrix number is 200439. And this is my friend.
And my name is Amirah binti Ahmad Zubairi, and my matric number is 202242.
Alright, today we would like to have a video recording for a role play between Ray and Proffessor Raihan. During this role play, Ray and Proffessor Raihan are discussing about Ray's presentation on nanotechnology. In this discussion, I will be the Proffessor Raihan
and me as Ray.
Alright, let's start it. Come here, Ray.
Thank you.
Now, you are wanted to consult me about your class presentation on nanotechnology. You are due to give it next week, aren't you?
That's right. I've done my research on this topic and there's too much to say. I'm just not sure which part should I focus on. Should I give them a kind of general introduction, or should I directly share my fascination with a particular aspect of the topic?
You could do either, but you are need to have a clear mind.
Then I think I will give an overview.
Okay, now one way of approaching this is to work through the developments in chronological order.
Right.
Or you could talk about the numerous ways that nanotechnology is being applied.
You mean things like thin films on camera displays to make them water repellent?
Exactly. One another way would be to focus on its impact in one particular area, say medicines or space exploration.
That will make it easier to focus. Perhaps I should do that. One more thing, how important is it to include slides in the presentation?
They are essential. So, you must make sure to include only the important points or keywords on your slides. This prevents you from spending too much time reading from the slide.
I see. I also wonder about how to start the presentation. I thought of asking the audience what they know about nanotechnology. Is that okay?
That would be fine, but make sure it doesn't eat into the short times that's available for your presentation.
Maybe I should mention a particular way that nanotechnology is used to get people's attention.
That should be interesting as well.
What do you think I should do next? I only have 2 days to plan the presentation.
Okay, let's look at your performance during last week's presentation. I noticed that you were looking down at your notes most of the time. You need to be looking at the audience and only occasionally glancing at your notes.
I'm sorry, I was nervous.
You need to improve on your body language as well. Every time you show a slide, you turn your back on the audience, so you could look at it. I found it a bit distracting.
Oh no, I wasn't aware of that. What do you think of the language? I knew that not everyone was familiar with this subject, so I tried to make it as simple as I could.
Well, you did use a few words that are specific to the field, but you always explain what they mean, so the audience did not have any difficulty understanding them. So, well done on that.
Thank you for your feedback. I hope I'll do better in the presentation next week.
I will look forward to it then. Thank you.
Thank you.